Hello there, and welcome to our D23 day of Lucasfilm as we continue on as we take a look at the droid pack from LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens. So yeah, this is the droid pack that is exclusive to the PlayStation, well actually technically Steam, which means that next time we'll take a look at the Phantom Limb expansion, but in this pack you get several different droid characters and it's pretty good. I mean, that would be an understatement. You get a Battle Droid Commander, a Commando Droid, ME-809, General Grievous, which can actually is pretty really good. Oh my goodness. IG-88, which is finally, even though I complained about him not being the Empire Strikes Back one, but I know semantics. And then we have R5-D4, the Super Battle Droid, and W11LE. We also have a special vehicle, but oh my goodness, I'm so excited to see General Grievous here. He is, oh my goodness, a really well-designed character and very awesome to have included in this pack. While I am a bit upset because, well, he's not technically a droid. While he does command the droid army, he is not a, well, he's not technically a droid. He's technically a cyborg, if anything. If you want to get technical about it, he is a cyborg. Because he does have he was trained by Count Dooku, but indeed one thing that makes him very different, he's not force sensitive. Yeah, because he is mainly robotic, and also he's a cyborg. If you're like, hey, you know more extra Star Wars context. It's like, no, that's pretty well documented in a lot of stuff he's in. But he is definitely worth the price of admission while he is the general of the pack. Well, he's the general of the droid army. I do love his design with all the lightsabers. It's really cool to see just a character wielding 4. It's really great to see. And that jump, too, is amazing. Now to move on to the simple droids. I do love the droids that are included in this, because this game very much doesn't have a whole lot of the battle droids. And General Grievous can build compared to dear old, battle droid here. Battle droid can fire, and it's really nice to have them, especially because they can be used for the shooting missions. It's also great to hear Roger, Roger whenever you can. So yeah, I applaud including the battle droids whenever they can. They are a nice treat to see. I love getting them in a minifigure set. I got them in a small set. They can get a lot of them for the price, and I'm very happy about that. But anyway, that's the battle droids. Great to include. But you don't only get this battle droid, but you get the Commando battle droid. These things are basically what I call assassin droids back in the day. They are very ferocious. They're not quite hunter droids, but they are a bit stronger than the typical droids, which is very nice. They're very stealthy, and we're able to take down a ton of clones. So that's what made them really cool, and it's really great to see them in this because, again, they can fire the blasters, which is always great to see. Always a sight for sore eyes. Whoop, sorry. And we're going to access another droid, which I believe this is going to be ME-809, which just means he can do translation missions. He's basically like 3PO, just a cooler design. I'm not actually entirely sure which movie. I don't actually recognize him directly. I do apologize about it. This is an astromech thing, right? Yeah, it is. Actually, it can access it. Interesting. I didn't think it could. Oh, that's just accessing that information. Okay, that was my fault. But yeah, it's really neat to see this droid. It's very Megapolis kind of vibe to it, which I kind of do like. It cannot jump. But that's to be expected because it is a droid. Not a whole lot of droid characters jump, and yeah, because of that, it's kind of interesting. But they'll be able to access a lot of panels. And then we have IG-88, the character that I was mainly complaining about not appearing in it. Oh, we can show off the translation thing, I suppose. But he can throw the grenades and he can fire his blaster. I wonder how cool it is. It's just as cool as Degnar's, which was just firing, which I do love. It was a fantastic ability to have. Definitely. Well, in the game, I do like the little effect. It does make it feel a little bit cooler. I wish he could do flamethrower abilities, but I guess he can't. So he just toss a grenade at you, buddy. Wow, that felt unnecessary, but it was part of the hit. Anywho, I actually want to build that, so I'm actually going to bring in Grievous, who I do, again, love. Is worth the price of admission for this pack. I know he's only available in this, on the base roster, which is very interesting. But the next character is going to be an R2 unit, which is R5. He can basically do whatever droid can. He can shock them, too, which I find very interesting. He cannot jump for some reason. Okay. But he can shock and access the gates. He's going to be very interesting to open, especially because you don't really get an R2 unit that early in the game. Well, not necessarily in the game, but you mainly get a BB unit, which is going to be interesting because I just shocked them. Ooh, that felt very cathartic. I don't know why. It just felt really nice to do. But overall, he's a neat character. This is where you have the custom characters. Okay. Was not expecting that. Only Poe can access those. Okay, I'm assuming. Oh, this would be actually a good place to show off you, W1, because why not? It was this one first. I feel like I already screwed up, like, massively. But I did not, which is impressive. I don't know if we'll be able to see a skeleton level that we have chosen for him, but I'll be very curious. Oh, there's a gold brick there. There was a reason for going here. I mean, of course I knew that. Anywho, General Grievous. I don't know why I switched over to you. We're going to focus on the next character, which is another battle droid, which is, again, very awesome. It's the Super Battle Droid. You can call me really dumb. These things are really cool. Always kind of intimidating to see, like, not necessarily just in a Star Wars property, but just really impressive to see. I didn't see you hanging out there, Akbar. But he does fire a lot. It does fire a lot, and I always got confused that it was basically a battle droid with more armor. I never really took a look at its face. But back when I watched the Clone Wars, these things actively did terrify me. Oh, what the heck are those? It's not going to tell us. Food. Okay. Oh, that's the carbonation thing. Okay, never mind. I'm retracting what I'm saying. But yeah, that's where we could use the Force, but we're not Force sensitive. And the final character is W1LE, which is basically Scenario R2 C3PO unit. Really cool. I would have honestly not included him as an additional character. I think a character to include would have been 3PO, like a prototype version of 3PO or something. But there's a lot of 3POs, especially in DLC, so it makes a lot of sense. But before you go take on the level, which is going to be the Rathtar hunting, because I think that'd be a great level to focus mainly on the droids, we're going to do a race, because you do get one vehicle in this. And it's a vehicle I really want to focus on, because I think it's a cool vehicle to include in this pack. It's probably my favorite to include, which is the Vulture droid. The Vulture droids are basically droids that were hunting them in space. It was really cool, and you cannot ride it. What's going on? Is there a glitch? Because it just disappeared. I have a feeling it was a glitch. Okay, we can just destroy it. Get to know. Can we not ride it? Really? We cannot ride it. Can you ride it? Oh, for some reason they can't because they're minifigs. Makes sense. Not really what I wanted to do it as, but okay. Oh, boy. Well, I want to do the race. You won't let me do the race. How dare you? I said I want to do a race, and that's exactly what we're going to do, is we fire on the base, too. Because why not? There was a race. I could have sworn there was a race here. Okay. Let's do this race with the Vulture droid, because we like to do something different whenever we can. It's always good, I think, to do something different. Whoop. That was a tight turn.
I just hope the information.
Like, very quick. Okay. I never realized the clock was going down, so I apologize about that. But we completed the race there, which is good. We get some gold bricks. And yeah, that was kind of disappointing with General Grievous. But anyway, we're going to go head out into the main level. I did not mean to press that. I was like, very curious to see what we're going to do. We're going to do the Rathtar level, because again, I think that'd be a phenomenal level to do. So let's get to it. I'm going to basically jump ahead to when we start the level proper. If it will let me. There we go. Yeah. Let's get to it. That was really bad, I know. So the main thing I did want to talk about as we get started this level, I'm going to switch you over to a droid, because believe me, Ray, you'll be a bit happier being Commander Droid. Anyway, as I was going to say, the one thing I wanted to mainly talk about... Oh, wow, we went straight to the combat. That is amazing with General Grievous. Oh, I want to see a special so much. Oh, he just kicks them. Okay. But I do, in all honesty, love it. And odd that you don't have the sensor. I'm curious if any of the droids have the sensor. I'd be very surprised. Because they can only list 3. I'd be surprised if IG-88 couldn't sense it. Okay, IG-8 couldn't sense it. Okay, cool. So we're gonna switch over to Ray real fast, which I didn't think she had this ability, but okay. The main thing I want to talk about is the we can be IG-88 again, which is gonna be great. If it'll let me again, why won't it let me? Because I want to play as some other characters. Anyhow, as I was gonna say, a while back at the Disney presentation back in 2021. That feels really old to mention. Not 2023. My mistake. 2020. It was 21 because that was during the pandemic back when they were coming out. I'm glad we're playing with IG-88 at this. Star Wars did announce that they were making a that's a really strong rifle. That they are making a Droids program. We didn't know if it was a movie or a show. We were given a lot of vague hints about it. I really very much believe that depending, I doubt they'll announce it there because I feel like they will have a direct panel to talk about it. Over on their side I do think we'll finally get some more confirmation about the Droids series, which Droid series are a movie because we know it's supposed to be animated. We'll be very curious to see how that goes. And yeah, the droids can go through the gas areas, which is again very helpful. And is this in our droid section? Oh yes, I chose the right character for a reason. I mean, of course I did. But I do think we'll get some more confirmation on what the droid, not necessarily what the droid show is going to be, but more importantly, like what the droid program is going to be. Either if that's going to be through, I'm very doubtful it's going to be through their main one, because their big main one this year is, of course, the film panels, and they always say that, and they were more direct and said like, oh yeah, this is directly like film and film properties, and unless it's going to be a film that's coming to Disney Plus, I'm very doubtful that it's going to be there. I'd be very surprised if it was, and it'd be really cool if it was included there, but I honestly do think we'll get an update on it, maybe if it's going well or if they are narrowing down a release date. But anyway, we're going to place the Super Battle Droid here because we just need to basically fire these things. Borderline. I'm actually surprised the Droidica was not included in this set because I think the Droidica would be very much welcome and included in this pack. What droid needs to be used for this? Oh, okay. I want to see if you can access this. I'd be very surprised. No, you're going to make me do Kathleen Kennedy. I'm not really against Kathleen Kennedy like the rest of the internet is. I understand the... I got to use her right now real fast, and I do apologize. But I do think we'll get some news on that, especially some of the Star Wars series. I know it's been a while since we got an update on the Lando show, which I think is very odd to say the least, because I feel like we may get some updates. Not necessarily like... I don't know how far we'll go in that regard. I have to be Grievous again, because Grievous is the only droid that can... Actually, no, that's not a fair assessment. Grievous is not the only one that can build. IG-88 can build too. But we should be a droid for this. And they want us to be BB-8 for that. No, thank you. Very much no, thank you. And I'm trying to think, have we played as the Commando droid yet in this? I don't think we have. So let's go back to the Commando droid. Anyway, I think we'll get an update on droids, and if not that, then we'll definitely get an update on... I want to be Kit Fisto, but okay. We may actually have to play as like some of the characters we don't really want to, just to get past the area, which is unfortunate. Oh boy, as soon as I die right away. I know. Well, go, spin, and spin, and spin, and spin. The main thing I want to do is get through the battle areas as the droids, because I think that'd be a very cool element to get to. But I'd be very curious to see what they do with the droids show, if they announce anything. And this is also my weird tangent way of saying I hope they announce something involving the Lando show, because again, the Lando show has been just kind of shrouded in a ton of mystery, which I don't know if it's a good thing. I should honestly be a clone. Sorry, the oh, can it fire up there? It can, but it doesn't have the grapple. Okay, we're learning a lot of things. I wonder if IG-88 can. Oh. No, he cannot. Okay. Very, very interesting to know that. Okay, again, we're playing a lot with Kathleen Kennedy in this droid episode, but semantics, I know. I want to be back to a battle droid. I prefer to play as a battle droid because the battle droid needs more love. Actually, let's be the super battle droid. Because those things, if you don't know, is what haunted Din Djarin. Anyway, cool, we got past that, which I hope we can... Yes, we're going back as IG-88 to do some more rootin' tootin' shooting. That's just fun to say. Rootin' tootin' shooting. I think it's fun. And he has the grenades too, which makes it even more helpful. He has the health. So we're just going to release that dear old Raftar to cause some problems. Yay! I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing. Anywho. It is... I do definitely think we are going to... You should be a droid. Be a droid or else not be in this video. Yeah, you should know what it's like. Anywho, let's have... No, sorry, I'm thinking out loud. Let's have you just equipped for now. Anyway, as I was saying... Oh, of course, there's the grapple thing. But there is a small thing, which, I don't think any of them can do, in all honesty. None of them are really small. I bet Grievous honestly could. Really gonna make me play as BB-8? Okay, fine. But I'm gonna be curious to know if this droid program is going to be, live action or animated. Well, they said it was animated, but I'm gonna be curious to know if it's like more of a series or more of a movie. I remember them saying it was an animated movie, but I could be wrong. They did a droid like show a long time ago, like with the Ewok show. So either they're going to announce that either at their big main panel, or they're going to have an individual animation one, which wouldn't surprise me because Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur is doing pretty well. I feel like they would definitely get something to talk about. More of X-Men 97. You do know that another season of that's coming. What am I pressing this wrong? Oh, doing. Anywho. And definitely some news on like Monsters at Work. Because I do think we'll probably get a Disney animation panel. If we did, I forgot. I apologize. There's a lot of things going on in the old canoodle. I can't really remember. Anyway, what's this? Oh, they're gonna make us carry the bomb out there. Okay, interesting plan of attack. I like how there's a 4-second nibble. You cannot do it. I very much do want to go back through all the levels and try and get 100% because there's an awesome Starkiller level, which I probably won't cover this time in terms of like the video batches, but definitely down the line. I'm gonna skip the cutscene if I can. Thank you. We have to run the Raftars, and
It really doesn't like us, does it?
I want to switch characters. How dare you? How dare you? I forgot about this section, in all honesty. Who are the Raftars? Anyway, also because I want to play this level, because I mentioned this a lot previously. Well, I will mention this because it's very much Harrison Ford Day too. We're getting Harrison Ford as a Disney legend this year, which is going to be very awesome to see. I'm very happy for him. He really doesn't care about his stuff, which is okay. He's just upfront and blunt about it. I'm very much looking forward to see what Star Wars is more than happy to announce. I'm going to be back to Grievous, because Grievous is the best way to play as in this pack. The point that will definitely help with the characters, especially the droid characters, will be okay, that didn't quite work. Oh, does Grievous have a super strength? I'd be very surprised if he didn't, because he is a cyborg. But I'm happy that Grievous got more of a limelight, especially in the previous. Oh, there was that special that happened. Why can't I remember it? Tales of the Sith, where he was part of Worgen's story. What am I missing? Okay, you finally destroyed that. Good to know. There was a third option, which is very nice to know. They just shoot and shock the Raftars. Cool. And then I definitely think the Commander Droids would have super strength. Oh, good. Grievous does have it. That is awesome. Grievous, you're just making yourself more and more a better case of why you're the best droid character. Like, you very, very much are. Anyway. Okay. It's been a while since I played this section, in case you couldn't tell. Oh, yeah. I get we're supposed to build the distraction one right there. Like, so I knew that. This one might be a little bit longer than the previous ones, and I do apologize. I don't know if I apologize about that. And we send the current there. See, there's a reason to this. They send the shocks all the way through. Like so, and cut off his tentacle, because why not?
Get off the ship now?
Maybe, Finn, maybe. But there's going to be a shootout, I feel, and I want to be a... Oh, wow, okay. Anyway, I do think we are going to get some news. I don't think we're getting any news of the Rey movie that's supposed to happen. But I feel like there's definitely going to be a Disney animation panel. That would make a whole lot more sense. Again, not necessarily like Walt Disney Animation Studios. I'm going to switch characters over because I want to be the commander droid. If I can get to the commander droid. This is definitely the section I wanted to be in more with the droids. That's kind of why I cemented it, because there's a lot of droid sections in this part. So the more you know, am I right? Anyway, beware my blaster. I also want to shoot down those annoying little bugs. They're not quite bugs, but I get the point. Anyway, droids is definitely what I think will be present in terms of Star Wars. Again, majorly unless they again, this is a big unless they are going to do well, I didn't see that right there. I do apologize. Unless we get some news about lightsabers 2.0 or a new type of droids that you can build at Galaxy's Edge. I'd be very surprised because, again, they keep a lot... Well, again, Disney keeps a lot of that stuff, like, secret. But, again, stuff happens, you know? I would be very surprised if General Grievous could not climb this. Really? He can't climb it? Okay, I'm very surprised. Like, in all honesty, very surprised. Like, you have no idea how surprised I am. I'm not trying to be facetious. I'm just, like, genuinely surprised. And this looks like a droid thing to open. I was like, oh, we can be Grievous for this. Okay, cool. Why do we need to be Grievous? Oh, because it's a lightsaber section. Okay, that's cool. Just exploring more Grievous. Again, Grievous is just worth this price of admission. Anywho. I can only hope I'm doing the right thing. But yeah, I think droids will be the main draw, or if anything, the main thing that gets announced. From it? Oh no, can we be, actually, I know this is like very odd, but I want to see if I can be a droid, like a droid. We can, good. Finally, we got some focus on R5. About time, am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Anyway, there we go. Whee! See, there was a point to having the droids here. You all laughed and stymied that. And I was like, well, maybe you're right. Anywho. Again, I do think droids will be there. I'd be very surprised, especially because they announced it. But at the same time, I keep on repeating myself, and I know that a lot of the not necessarily problems, but a lot of the things going on with that presentation was that a lot of people say that they were very much forced to make announcements at that time that they weren't quite ready to make. So part of me wonders if droids wasn't quite ready. And if so, if it'll get better. I hope it's a series, even though I kind of want it to be a movie. Because I think an animated Star Wars movie is very much needed and wanted. Again, I'd be surprised if it wasn't a movie. Or if it, like, evolved into, like, Moana was initially a series and then it became a movie. That would surprise me if that same thing happened with droids. Like, if it was started out as a movie and, like, no, we want it to be, like, an anthology series. Well, I think that'd be cool. I'm going to be IG-88 for that. I really do think it would work better as a series, as we just put that up to blow it up to smithereens. And it doesn't matter because the droids can go in here regardless. See, there's a method to my madness. Haha. That looks like it could be cut, but we also need a blaster person to bring that down. Or Kathleen Kennedy, because Kathleen Kennedy is God. I'm kidding. Anywho. Well, what's debating about what we're supposed to be building? It's not really letting us destroy that. Looks like the red thing. Well, let's build it. So I'm going based on color. Yep, I thought so. Whoop, as we just slip around. Or was that oh no, that was correct. And then we have to do green, it looks like. See, I'm learning. Wrong color. That deceived me. IG-8, destroy it. It was supposed to be green. The green wasn't where it was supposed to be. There we go. Build it up there. And then yellow. Okay, I see what we're doing here. Come on, Grievous, shoot. Oh, really? IG-8. Yeah, just blow it up, IG-88. Just blow it to Kingdom Come. Really, that didn't work. Okay, very, very odd, but okay. So yeah, there we go. We're going to build that. I think after this section, I kind of want to end the part here because I feel like the part has gone on pretty long. So because of that, we're going to go through our rankings of the characters real fast and give you my final thoughts on them. I'm going to say Grievous there because Grievous is the most important. Okay, bottom of the barrel. Oh boy, is going to be tough, but I'm going with this guy. Actually, no. He's not bottom of the barrel. The worst character in this pack is going to be W1LE. Why? Because he's basically 3PO and moves really slow, and I'd rather have 3PO. He looks very poorly designed and not my favorite of the group. Anyway, the next character is going to be dear old ME809. He has a better design, which has it going for him, but again, because he's like a 3PO unit, he is very slow and does not really help a whole lot. I know he has those missions he can do, but ultimately he is not the best character to have in the pack. And then because of the basic droids, we're going to go with R5D4 because, well, he's an R2 unit. They can use to be a lot more faster, and they have that shock ability, which is just ultimately really great. I love that animation there, Grievous. Great job there. And I do think he wasn't really well incorporated into the pack. And then next, I'm going to give to the Battle Droid Commander, because he fires really fast, and it's really nice to see a droid. This pack has some really uniquely designed characters, and I think the Battle Droid Commander really does help out with that. Additionally, the next one is going to have to be the Super Battle Droid. He's too clunky, really cool design. I don't really play as him. Well, I think his animation's cool because it's the only one that really has the arm blaster. He's not my personal favorite of the collection, and honestly, again, I would go with the Battle Droid with more of a unique movement. And then next up, and if I cannot be predictable enough, is going to be the Commander Droid. It's really cool, really fast sniper. I do love the agility this thing gets. A double jump is phenomenal to see, and especially in a droid character, it allows it to be more fast and fires. I do wish he could build, but ultimately he is the second best character in the pack. And of course, Grievous is the best character in this pack. He made it all worth it. He can build, he can use the lightsabers. The only thing that will make him better is he can crawl on those things, but he's really good in that regard, and I do recommend him as a character. Sorry, that's calling you. That's a dark force power ability. But ultimately, this was a good pack. Grievous was again the standout, and we'll see you guys next as we continue on with Lucasfilm Day. Yes, it's going to be permanently called Lucasfilm Day. Let's take a look at the first level that's included, the only level that's PlayStation exclusive, which is the Phantom Limb. So we'll see you guys next time with that. Tell them, well, yeah, enjoy the rest of the D23, and if you're at the convention watching this, thank you so much, and we'll also see you at the convention with live updates from there. Tell them that's it from me. Bye-bye.